Well, hello, Bob. I feel a little different sitting at this table here, but
I feel like we should have a weather map behind us or something.
yeah, I feel like we're anchormen.
You're right.
Okay, Ron. Actually, we were feeling a little bit better today. Second day, after the defeat, we were able to sort of look at it a little bit, talk about it.
Cloud is lifting a bit.
Well, you got to be overwhelmed by the Russell Wilson performance and the prospects for the future and everything like that. And of course, there's always a dark cloud. It's not just Seattle, it's just always a dark cloud. And the dark cloud is that NFL defensive coordinators are fairly intelligent. We had a chance to talk about it with your pal Marcellus Wiley.
Fairly intelligent. That's nice of you. Very generous of you.
Well,
yeah, fairly intelligent.
Fairly intelligent guys, and they're going to figure out a way to stop that zone read or at least slow it down. Now, I have maintained that, I think of Russell Wilson on the par with Peyton Manning and whatnot, and a guy that they're never going to catch up to. But it doesn't change the fact that they will catch up to that offense.
Right, and we had a chance again to speak with Marcellus, who talked about what we had talked about before, and that is eventually they figure it out.
Right, it's way to defend it.
Yeah, they'll kind of absorb it for a year. They won't react well. A lot of teams will be caught off guard, and he brought up the run and shoot, brought up the wildcat, all these different variations in offense that we've seen over the years, and it feels like the belief is this is another one. This is another one. They're going to figure out how to stop it, and they're going to force offenses to reinvent themselves again. Now we get a chance to see what Russell Wilson can do, and it's not exclusively this read option. It's not every play. It's not everything in all they do.
That's 20% of their offense.
Right. So if for some reason defenses are able to take that away, yeah, it stinks because it's been effective. It is a very effective part of what they do, but it's not all that they do. And the beauty is you saw Russell Wilson sort of develop into a guy who can pass in the pocket if he has to. He can roll out. It's not all about the deception that goes along with that play. So you feel good about the future. You feel good about Russell Wilson's development, even if the league and teams adapt to it, which you should expect, because I think they will too.
Well, Michael Bradley brought up the name Fran Tarkenton, who you probably heard before, and they're still wondering who the hell is that. I mean, it's someone who did play a long time ago, but the similarities with Wilson are great in that he was a guy who spun out and ran away from tackles a lot, and was a guy who didn't get hit a lot. And I will emphasize that that's one of the key points for me with Wilson. Tarkenton played till he was in his 40s. He threw for 47,000 yards as a running quarterback who supposedly at a time where you really truly couldn't play that way. That struck me about how Russell ran. Even when he's running in the lead option, he's hitting the deck. He's taking his 10 yards and avoiding big hits. And I think if he can avoid big hits, I'm not sure what else defenses are going to do but try and find a way to hit the quarterback to deny teams. Teams won't want to do it if the quarterback gets hit too much. If he doesn't get hit too much, why stop?
Well, that'll be what ends it before a scheme, in my mind.
Absolutely.
As soon as you saw it with RG3, who took shots early in the season, and he kind of jumped up and said, hey, they can hit me all they want. I'm going to get back up.
Big mistake.
Then, you saw what ultimately happened. And that wasn't necessarily a result of the offense they were running. But as quarterbacks get hurt or maybe sustain bigger hits, that's going to force teams to adjust more than the scheme that they're throwing at them. It's going to be about, this is our guy. This is our franchise right here. We can't allow him to take that abuse. So I think that more than countering with a new scheme defensively will go much further in stopping.
No, that's what I think the scheme will be. It'll be finding a way to hit
just
the quarterback.
Just getting physical with him.
Yeah, find a way to hit the quarterback and they'll stop. But if you can't hit him, Russell, just stay away. He'll be fine.
Stay away.
Stay clear.